Morning, Meerkat. Oh, or afternoon for me. Pretty close to evening. I am freaking shattered. Very glad I started an hour earlier because I needed it. If we'd have started at 5, I probably would have passed out. Right. And good morning, Lexi. We'll be doing some Minecraft today. It's a nice change of pace. For those that are here and those that are watching the VOD, I will give you, and good morning to you, Phoenix. I'll give you a bit of a rundown of my last 3 days. Finished night shifts. I managed to finish early at 5 a.m. I can't remember which day. On that day, no more than 6 hours later, so I'd finished a 10-hour shift, stayed awake for another 6 hours. I then had to wait another hour and a half during that time to basically allow a guy to come into the house, value the house, and leave. And then once he was done, I went to sleep until 8 p.m. And then I've been out of whack ever since. Yesterday, I wasn't actually aware of this till about yesterday. I'll give you guys a rundown. My ex moved out. So they've completely moved out. Nimbus is gone too. So a bit... I've got Nimbus fur in with me still. Look, there's a bit of Nimbus fur. Hold up. So a bit of a fraught, emotionally and physically draining day of moving stuff back and forth, which I still have been doing today. Today I managed to get a butt ton of chores done, a load of legal work done, and I bought a TV for the bedroom. That was the one thing I was looking forward to when I was going to be on my own place. So I've got a TV in the bedroom. I went to go to the barber's and they were closed. So I couldn't get my beard trimmed, which was a bit shame. I thought, I'll just shave it when I got home. My shaver's charger has been misplaced. One thing I'm looking forward to is knowing where I put all my stuff and it not being reorganized every 5 minutes. But yeah, to say the least, I'm very tired. Physically, emotionally, you name it. What happened to Nimbus, Meerkat asks. He's currently living with his mama at their parents' house. He is no longer in this household, which is a shame, but I have promised I will visit him, and I shall. I should be saying hello to him as much as possible, but unfortunately, yeah. So as you can imagine, quite tired. So for the VOD watchers, there's an explanation on why this stream is a day later than it should have been. And also why the stream won't be super long, because I crave sleep. As long as he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. Right, switch to gameplay. Minecraft. I know, it's been a while. Well, not really for me, because I've been recording and stuff, but you get the idea. Happy to eat. It's been a while since we've even looked at this freaking thing, isn't it? First off, I want to do something with this part right here. So I want to finish the outside of this. Inside is I'm happy as I can be. Outside, I feel like there's something missing. I will admit, the more I dwell on this, the more and more it looks like a... lack of better words, it looks like a chode. And I can't deny it. However, I don't know how to fix it, nor can I be bothered. So, this will be our chode servitory. That sounds rough around. Yeah, it's been emotionally draining, to say the least, and physically. So, it's just going to be a case of getting used to it. I'm sure over time it will be fine, but it's a bit raw. So, it's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing here either. So let's have a look at how I think this could work. No. Thanks. I hate it. I could get rid of this stone, but then I think I can't. I can. No, I still hate it. I don't know what to do here, so instead, I'm going to get rid of all this stone. Oh, why is there a stone piece right there? Okay, it's at least mirrored. I can live with that. I can live with that. That's a lot better, I think. Maybe. Would this not be better? Let's have a look quickly. It doesn't look intentional with that stone gone now, though, so... I'm going to get that stone back. Hold up, I need to make sure it stays daytime because it will get even more yellow at dusk. And because I'm playing on my OLED, which has got a slightly warmer hue, it's there. The observatory just wake up to. It's a. It was cold outside and it's been using a lot of physical exertion. Oh, dearie me. Look at that. But yes, I've got a TV in the bedroom now, which I'm kind of excited about because it doesn't have the Twitch app, so I can't watch Twitch VODs, but I can stream it from my phone, so that's nothing in the world. But it is nice that I don't have to have my phone to have something like in the background. I can turn my back to it as well, which is nice. But it doesn't have Twitch. It doesn't have the official Twitch. It had an app that looked like Twitch, but it's not Twitch. And I was like, I ain't putting my password into this crap. And it does have Crunchyroll, though. The official Crunchyroll. So I'm very happy about that. So I can fall asleep to Black Clover for the 378,000th time. Which is nice. Yeah, this will do. Guys, what do you reckon? What needs to happen here? I don't know myself. I was in the pool. Oh, he was definitely in the pool. It's not about the size of your telescope. It's how you use it. Oh, God almighty. What's missing here? There was definitely something missing on this layer, and I can't figure it out. If you've got suggestions, let me know. Yeah, no, I'm struggling here. I don't know. The problem is my brain's not letting me move on from this to go like do other parts. I need to finish this bit and then I can literally say I'm happy and it's done. But I don't know. Maybe. What if we did something like this instead? Maybe just a stone band at the bottom. Nope. I don't even know if I like this stone being here, to be honest. So if I just give it just a blank canvas. Was good. Hello, Dano. I hope you're well. We're trying to figure out what the hell I do with this part. We've also discussed the fact that this isn't quite it's telescope shaped. It's not telescope sized. It's a grower, not a shower sort of situation, but we're living with it because, to be quite frank, I cannot be bothered to figure out how I'd extend it. I got a PC for Christmas and Monster Hunter World. Oh, Dana, that makes me so happy. Both of those things are awesome. So, yes, Happy New Year. I completely forgot. My brain has been fried, guys, but Happy New Year. First stream of the year. There will be many streams this year. I've got a lot more free time, funnily enough. Once again, another perk. I have access to the PC whenever I want to, because this is an office where my PC is stored, and it was being used for a work from home office as well, which I don't need to worry about anymore. Right sides. But yeah, so we'll be doing more streams, and for those interested, this is actually aimed at you as well, Dano. I will be streaming Monster Hunter, the new one, and I'll 100%, because I'm pretty sure it's crossplay. It is crossplay. I'll 100% be opening my lobby for you guys to join, so we can hunt things together, which will be hilarious because I'm a dual blade main. And I know that with the secret, you can now, or the secret, whatever it's called, the mount, you can bring a second set of weapons. I'm going to bring a second pair of dual blades with a different element. So I can say I have 4 swords on me. Does that make me a problem child? 100%. Do I care? No. I might, to be fair, I might switch out one for ranged, maybe an LBG or a, to be honest, I've always preferred the heavy bow gun than the light bow gun. Light bow gun just feels to me like an SMG or an assault rifle, whereas the heavy bow gun feels like a cannon. You need to learn to stream on the weekend so I can join in. Mir? We'll have plenty of opportunity for that. In fact, I have some time coming up in January where I'm off. The problem with streaming on weekends is, A, my family doesn't work on weekends, so they're like, oh, let's go do something. And I'm like, you don't say that during the week. Yeah, because we're working. But sometimes I'm working during weekends. Flip side of that, other people are also like, oh, weekend's free, come do that. And but I am off on weekends, or I'm working on weekends. If I'm off on weekends and no one's wanting to do something, like they're telling me, oh, you got to go do this, abso-freaking-lutely, I'll stream on the weekend. And I'll have a little bit less responsibility to do so now, which is nice. But shift work is crazy. New PCs all around. My husband and I built PCs for Christmas too. So exciting. Oh, Lexi, that is fantastic. Building PCs is so rewarding, but super stressful. As a dyspraxic with the hand-eye coordination of a toddler, let me tell you, trying to put the case power points in, which is the HDD plus, the HDD negatives, positive, negative, and basically all the case power points into the motherboard. I don't know what the terminology is. I don't care either. But those individual things onto individual pins as a dyspraxic with no hand-eye coordination or depth perception, let me tell you, sheer hell. Recently, my ex was like, oh, I got a new PC case. I want to put all the stuff into it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do that. And I did have to do that. It wasn't as bad as the first time I built it, I will say. Despite having to take apart an old one and move it to a new one, it was substantially quicker. It dropped from 9 hours that it took me to build it the first time to 3.5, which is an impressive improvement. It's still considerably longer than the average person does it, but as a dyspraxic, that is a noticeable improvement. And I wasn't watching YouTube videos on how to do it the entire time as well, because I remembered how you build it. Still had to check a couple of things, though. Also, did we, that's my job, tiny hands to the rescue. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got man hands and dyspraxic man hands at that. They're not the hugest of hands. I mean, they cover my face, but they're there. Also, just as a heads up, in case you've not noticed, the wig desperately needs some TLC. It is loose, but I have not got the energy to fix it, so we'll deal with it later. In fact, if I show you quickly, you can see little bits of it just peeling. Ugh, nasty. But I will get that refitted Monday. Sorry, hair system. Sorry, toupee. It's just easier if I call it a wig. It's so funny. Someone asked me, don't you feel embarrassed just, like, saying that? And I'm like, don't you want to just say hair system? I'm like, You know, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. The Christmas gift I've used the most is a Barbasol water bottle. Phoenix, that is an elite gift. I've started the Monster Hunter World DLC Iceborne, okay, and I've hit a roadblock known as Viper Toby Gadachi. that thing was, to be fair, the absolute insane output that it has for that raw status effect is unreal. Like, I will give you full credit there. That poison status effect is nightmarish. Only thing I can say, antidotes and get a charm that not negates it, but reduces the ticks. It will help. Also, I'm saying charm, but I think it was something cool. What was it before Rise? What was World's version of a charm? Was it a charm or was it an accessory? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played World. I put hundreds of hours into it, don't get me wrong, but it's been a while. I started on Monster Hunter Freedom Unite? Question mark? Or was it Portable? I can't remember. Poison and paralysis, yeah. The paralysis is a nightmare unless you've got something that you can basically... You can survive the damage it outputs whilst you're stunned. But the poison is the big kicker for me. I've always found dots to be a nightmare. Also, I'm getting... Guys, we've made negative progress. I've had to set the time back to 0 3 times, and all I've done is got rid of the grey that was here, and now we have a giant blank canvas that I still haven't figured out what to do with. Oh, if anything can summarize my building process in my mind, it's that, right? Whilst we all think of what we're going to do for that, because it's a team effort here, guys, I'm going to start down here with the staircase, because I think that's a little bit easier. And I'm going to... I said my brain wouldn't let me. It won't let me, but this is probably the easiest solution for now. I'm using the Kirin insect glaive. I love insect glaives. I'm not good with them, but I do love them because they are just absolutely crazy. Right, well, I've got a thought process, and I'll explain it here. So we're going to have something like... I'll stop at you. Nodes. So you go up a staircase, you hit like a square, and then you go up a bridge or another staircase, you hit another square, you go another bridge and a staircase, you get another square, and so on and so forth until you get to the connecting point. So I don't know whether if I want to maybe extend this. I feel like it needs to have more of a solid ground, but at the same time, I feel like this is giving me a very good chance to actually build something like a square here that connects to it. So I think we're going to go with that. So it'll be something like boom, 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 boom. So I think if we get that, we can figure it out. Oh, crikey, right. So first and foremost, how wide do we want it? Let's figure that out now. Do we want 3 in between? No, that feels too narrow. 4 in between? Oh, an even number for a change. I can live with that. There are going to be points that this is going to become a bit of a nightmare, like so. So let's figure out how we want the staircases. Do we want stairs? Do we want slabs? I've always preferred stairs, but I do not want the same material. So what we could do is very akin to my other build that's all the way over there. I could do something like this. Actually, I think I prefer it like this. Yeah, I do prefer it like that. See, I can remember things, so if I do this then... And then... something like this. Am I going to get up there? No, I am not. I'm going to end up digging into the world. So what we're going to have to do instead is just straight staircase it, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely okay with this, but it's just going to be a little bit of a quicker ascent, which is kind of needed. So if I do something like this quickly, just to see how far up I can get without impeding into the wall, basically. I'm hoping we're all good. Otherwise, I might need to move it back a little bit, which is fine. It's not the end of the world if we do. I just that completely wrong. Oops. Yeah, I think we're going to have to take this back by 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say about 5 to be safe. Okay, cool. See, this is why we do this stuff right now. So, I'm getting rid of all but this one so that I know quickly how far it needs to go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this actually needs to be the first one here, roughly. So we now need to build around that. I can figure that out in a second. Oh, we've had more people pop up. Hello, Moonlit Blair. I hope you're well. Yeah, when I visit my grandparents, they're confused why I see a barber sold can until I opened it and it looked like a drink. That is actually hilarious. My friend pretty much carried me through the main game and now on my own. The crazy thing is, Iceborne is just a different beast. You are 100% like... I see it's Iceborne, yeah? Wait. It is Iceborne. I'm not going crazy, am I? The DLC is called Iceborne. Oh, I'm going to have to Google this. Iceborne. It is, thank God. I'm not going crazy. Also, I have to say, Minecraft on an OLED is insane. ADHD just struck me pretty hard there. Yeah, I hope you're all well. Yes, I'm good, Blair. We covered my moans and groans earlier. Don't really want to dwell on too much moany groany stuff, so instead, yeah, I'm good. Happy New Year. This stream is going to solely comprise of a bit of Minecraft Dinosaurs for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to bed because I am 30 years old and I crave bedtime at 4:20. To be fair, I'm a shift worker. There is no such thing as a bad sleeping time. And because it's my first day shift tomorrow, going to bed at probably 5:30, 6-ish is a lot later than I usually like it. In fact, had I not been streaming, I probably would have been in bed by now. In fact, I probably would have been asleep by now. I have a problem. Will I admit it? Yes. Will I address it? No. People tell me, oh, you're going to end up sleeping your life away. And I'm like, tell me what's a bad thing, you know? If you do something and you enjoy it, it's not a waste of time. Right, we're going to have to do some serious remodeling here. What I'm actually thinking is I could start the staircase here or here, or I can just push it. I've got an idea. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I said it's fine. It's not fine. I'm having a meltdown. You'll go here, then you'll go here, then you'll go here, then you'll go here. See if this connects now, at long last. Will it? Probably. I undershot it by 1. So if I was to move this forward by 1... Interesting. Actually, did I overshoot it? Let me have a look. Have I got this wrong at some point? Let's find out. Well, Danganronpa. I've definitely overshot the... God damn it! Right, so if I was to keep going, I've actually overshot this by a couple. So... Alright, let's move it forward. Hold up. So if I was to move it here... Okay, I don't need to do that the entire time. Let's just do that. Oh, stop. I will talk to chat in a second. Sorry, I've just got to... So if I was to do this now... Does this do what I think it does? Guys, we figured it out. And all it took was my sanity. Such a good cost, really. I'm okay wasting my time that way. Exactly, Lexi. Everything that you do, if you enjoy your time, if someone says, oh, you're going to sleep your life away, oh, you're wasting your time with that insert hobby that you enjoy. If you enjoy your time, or you think, oh God, I've wasted the day because you've played on your console, or you've read a book, you know, you've done some sewing, some cross stitch, whatever you want, you know, you've not wasted your time. If you've enjoyed your time, you've not wasted it. That's one of my biggest bugbears is when someone says, oh, I wasted my day away. I'm like, no, you didn't. What did you do? I played XYZ. I read a book. I did some cleaning. Okay, the cleaning I get. Yeah, that's a waste of time. I don't disagree. But I have to clean because otherwise I get itchy. But I get it. You know? If you enjoyed your time, it ain't a waste. It ain't a waste. You know? And now that I have bought time by going on a tangent that my brain produced, let's quickly finish this little turd up. There we go. Has anyone thought of an idea of what we're going to do with that giant white canvas on the front of the observatory, the Chode Observatory? Any thoughts? No? Turf War Viper 1. Yeah, Turf Wars are fantastic. One of my favorite features in Monster Hunter World is the endemic life and the way that everything just interacts with each other. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, and it would need a lot to be perfect. But the fact that Wilds is going to build on that to an unseen level, chef's kiss. We will be doing Monster Hunter on stream. I'll also be playing it off stream, so apologies, but hey, we will be doing it on stream, and I'll guarantee you, if you so wish, we can 100% do something as a team. We can abso-freaking-lutely go, okay, let's have a look at this together. What are we going to do? What are we going to hunt? You know, I'm fine with that. Just notice that's... Okay, well, if we can at least replicate it, it doesn't matter what it does. There we go, like that. It's actually as expected at the moment. That's fine, cool. Let's just keep it like that. But yeah, we can hunt things together, and I'm very excited for that. So if any of you want to play Monster Hunter Wilds with me whenever it gets released, you're more than welcome to. It might be a day or two after release, because I'm pretty sure I'm working the day it gets released, which is absolutely soul-destroying, considering Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises. So if we have a look at my favorite franchises, I think the most obvious one is Pokemon. The next one is obviously Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the Jurassics. Then we have things like Monster Hunter, My Hero Academia, and yes, I can call that a franchise because it has got spin-offs and prequels. Thus, it is a franchise. Hey, look, there's the submarine. Yeah. I'll put the space core from Portal 2. Big grey circle with an orange eye. I don't hate that. Look, I'm just listening in the background working. Meerkat, that's absolutely fine. It's what I do. When I'm watching videos, sometimes if I'm building a war dolly, which I've done quite a bit of the last day, I didn't bring one up. So for Christmas, I asked for my war dollies. I set a specific list, but I also said, if you want to get creative, there's an Age of Sigmar species or faction called the Seraphon, which are lizard people that usually ride dinosaurs, which is pretty cool. Now, I wasn't expecting anyone to actually figure out the Seraphon, nor was I expecting them to get me one, nor was I expecting them to get me my favourite model, which they did, and it's currently downstairs. What's it called? I've already forgotten its name, which is bad, but I'm very excited because I built my Hurricane Pioneers and my Iron Hair Champion. I still need to build and paint 3 more Pioneers and paint the other 3 and paint that Champion within 17 days before my first tournament, which is very easy when I got time off, which I do. But I also built the other guy. I didn't paint him or base paint him, but he is built, the little dinosaur guy, and I'm very excited about him because I've got a lot of ideas of how I want to paint him. I want to try my hand at non-metallic metals. Also, it is nighttime. No, thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that guy. So yeah, the plan is, with this build, we got to get something up to here. Oh, this is a little bit lower than I thought it was going to be. I might... Oh, I could build a tower. Hear me out. So if I built a tower like... Oh, I didn't want to do that. If I build a tower, what we could do is then build a spiral staircase in the tower to make it quicker to ascend. So I could then go up a spiral staircase, come out at the top with a bridge, question mark, up to that. And once that bridge is done, another bridge to the side. I don't know how it's going to be supported. We'll figure that out. And then you come into this way. So if we quickly just, for my sake, do this so we have an idea of where we need to enter. That kind of works out nicely for me. The problem with this build is every time I start it, I love Minecraft with all my heart, but it's such a chill game that every time I play it, I start to fall asleep while conscious. I don't understand it. Whether it's the rhythmic music I can just hear the corner of my ear coming from the headphones, whether it's just the zen atmosphere, whether it's the memories of 2009. I think that was when I first played this game. Might have been earlier. and just playing very early beta and falling asleep with my laptop open, just watching the game and just falling asleep, and then putting on CNANas, jumping into Minecraft, fall asleep, playing the game. I think you get the point. I'm falling asleep. I nearly carted twice on the first scuffle with the Viper. Oof. I know it's going to be a tough creature when I even cart, because I don't usually cart too often. When I cart, after getting used to the game, I should stress, I know it's going to be a tough creature. When I cart twice, I'm genuinely impressed. And when I just lose and completely cart thrice, I look at the game and go, that was just wild. And then we have a Alatreon. Alatreon. That monstrosity. I am a dual blade main. I use elemental-based weapons. And when I say I can't out DPS its elemental requirement, that gate that it has that you have to hit, or it literally nukes the map, I don't hit it. That's wild to me. Oh, but it's built for a multiple hunter experience. It shouldn't be. Then again, I did just towards the end. I just got my Fatalis gear and just went, now I just hunt for crowns because I was going for the trophy. And then I discovered that after hunting over 100 Teostra and Lunastra, I was not once seeing a gold crown. So I was like, okay, it's actually quite hard. And I don't fancy spending 300,000 hours in this game to get to platinum. I've loved my time playing it. I think it's over. Right, how do I want to do this? I think... Oh, I need to check something, actually. Apologies, just a second. Is it going to be... I love the colder temperatures with a burning passion. And I'm really excited because we've got -2 and -3, -2. Lovely temperatures. However, it means I have to defrost the car tomorrow morning. And I'm out of de-icer, which means I just have to keep scraping and then turn the engine on and sit in the car and wait for it to heat up. Wow, that was hard to open my eyes then. I got like 3 hours sleep last night. And today's been a chore as it is. We can power through. We've got this. We got this. Huh? We got this. Right, I've got some Mountain Dew. It's not caffeinated. Wouldn't have a caffeinated beverage before bed. But it's got enough sugar to kill a small elephant. Oh, so I've tried American Mountain Dew. So I had the Voltage. I've had Code Red, and now I've had Liberty Chill. Liberty Chill is definitely my favorite. Code Red was a close second. But no, it's Baja Blast that I had. Liberty Chill and Code Red. I liked Baja, although I've been told to get the authentic experience, you need to get it from Chick-fil-A. No, Taco Bell. Ignore me. You need to get it from Taco Bell, which... whenever I go to the States, I can try it then. We have got Taco Bell here in the UK, but they don't do Baja Blast, which is vastly disappointing. Right. I have no idea how to do this. I would need to flatten this out a bit. Alternatively, we could actually just ad-lib it. So, something like this. There we go, just ad-lib it from here. Like, you've got the staircase that just sort of stops. So to accompany that with just something like this, I could absolutely bring this in like this. Yeah, this actually kind of works. I kind of like this. Right. Stop. Okay. There we go. And then this... Oh, look at me go. I'm figuring things out. Before we build the outside of the tower, let's figure out the staircase that needs to be quite compact. So, how compact are we thinking? Also, Would it not make sense to have it here, actually? Yes, it would. Baldy Baldy over here, what's it like to have... Baldy Baldy over there, what's it like to have no hair? I do have hair on my head. It's just not my own. It's some person that probably donated it thinking it was going to go to a good cause and not someone with male pattern baldness at the age of 30. Does that answer your question, Spike? Because it's on tap at Taco Bell and it hits differently. That's, to be fair, I can expect that. Anyways, how are you, man? Tired. I explained to everyone else, but just because you're the mod, you get to have the explanation as well. Physically and emotionally exhausted. My ex moved out of the house yesterday, and with them went Nimbus. So a little bit upset, but at the same time, there is a lot more freedom. I've got the house to myself. I can do what I want. I am also looking forward to knowing where everything is and not having to try and remember where everything is, which was hell. But yeah, just a little bit tired at the moment. So I want to go here and then like that. And then, okay. This is actually significantly easier. I don't know why I ever tried to use stairs for this exact reason. Good lord. So yeah, just a little bit tired. I've not really had much sleep in the last... Oh, crikey. 4 days at this point. And for those that don't know me, I don't function on anything less than 8 hours. I've been averaging at about... Crikey. 3? 4? Oh, God, which is why... I'm turning in tonight. As soon as I finish this stream, probably within 40 minutes to an hour, I am brushing my teeth. No, I'm having a milkshake. Then I'm brushing my teeth. And then I'm going to the bedroom. I'm turning on the TV that I just purchased. Actually, no, I take my meds, then brush my teeth. And I'm going to put on Crunchyroll. I'm going to put on an anime I have watched a bajillion times. If I put something on that I haven't watched before, what I find happens is that I don't fall asleep because I just want to keep watching it. Right. We have a spiral staircase. Slab case. No, Nimbus, exactly. Yeah, I know. But it was going to happen. I did not expect it to happen so soon. Give you a bit of background. My ex and myself separated back in March, but we lived together. It's amicable, so we just said, look, we'll figure it out down the line. As the line came closer and closer, we went, okay, so how is this actually going to work out? Originally, the plan was for me to move out, so I was saving up, but I didn't want to move out. I kind of wanted the house, but at the same time, I knew that they wanted the house and it'd be easier for Nimbus and them, and I was absolutely fine with it. The only issue I had was there was an element of them not being able to afford to keep the house without me staying on the mortgage. And I can't stay on the mortgage and try to apply for another property. So there was a conversation had about, look, if you can prove to the lenders you can afford it, which unfortunately they couldn't. Once that was the case, they went, okay, just buy me out, and that's the plan. That is adult life for you, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. However, every silver lining, I now have a bedroom with a TV in it. I wasn't allowed one before, but I can have it now. I'm a 30-year-old man that's celebrating a TV in his bedroom. Also, I get organized stuff, however I want. Also, I can build my war dollies in the living room. Also, I can use this office as much as I want. Another downside, however, this is not my chair. This is their chair. I have to give this back on Monday, which means I have no chair. I have no chair to work here with. The flip side of that, I can buy one. Money's a bit tight at the moment, so it might take a week or two. But the flip side is, once I've got the money, there is a Monster Hunter chair from Secret Labs that has my name on it. Also, this is a standing desk, and I should probably use it for its purpose. Get the bad stuff out of the way first so the good stuff can come. You look, Spike, you're wise beyond your years. Also, let's set this back to normal time. Spike, wait, you're here. You're here. I can use your advice. First off, I know that this observatory definitely... He was in a cold bath, all right? But secondly, what I really want to know is, what do I do with this? This blank canvas. We're not getting the telescope bigger because it requires effort. I do not have that. But I want to know what can go here. This canvas of empty space. Because I have no idea. And we've been spitballing, but we can't think of anything. Also, guys, let me tell you, when I say legal schmeagle stuff sucks donkey dick. Pardon my French. But good God. As part of it, you have to go through additional borrowing, which I'm doing to pay them off. My ex-off, that is, out of their equity share. Fine. Not got an issue with that. What I've got an issue with is going through the legal process, because lawyers and solicitors really, and conveyancers, surveyors, whatever you want to call them, really like making things more difficult, right? I called up my legal representatives because I was on their questionnaire that I have to fill in. And I was like, look, you have some really confusing questions for the purpose that I'm borrowing. I'm doing an additional borrowing and it keeps asking me about early repayment charges. There's not going to be any because I'm not paying off my bloody mortgage. So I got them to explain that to me. I went, is there like a free text option just so I can put at the end like the full process of why I'm doing this? Because there's not much free text option at the moment. Yeah, in section 9. I'd spent about 35 minutes filling in before I called them. That 35 minutes got me to section 3. I was doing freaking coursework. This is makes me radically angry. Then, once it was done, it was like, oh, we need you to just sign this, sign that, sign this, sign that once, and then send it in to us. Cool. That's where I left it. I checked my email half an hour before going live, and they said, oh, we've moved on to the next stage. And I'm thinking to myself, how the f have I moved on? If I haven't signed these things, I go back onto the website, and the things I have to sign have disappeared. What is going on? Should put a vent for your vapor. Oh, okay, we'll put a vent. Why not? Vicente is raiding with a party of one. Oh, Vicente! Hello, my friend. I hope you're well. I love that emote. It is chaos incarnate. I came in a weird story time. Yes, you did. It is about legal schmeagle stuff, and filling out legal stuff is just a nightmare. I don't know what could go there. An event would be a great idea. Maybe like a... I know, because he feels quite inadequate right now. I don't know. We could do something pillar-based, maybe. No. See, it feels a bit flat. What if I was to push... Hold on. Hear me out. Stop. If I was to do something, first off, like this... Well, already it is markedly improved. Markedly improved. But if I was to fill this all in, it would still have more texture than just a flat wall, which I'm already kind of digging a little bit more. But what would we put here instead? Maybe the stone? No, I kind of like the way that it is now. Well, we've already improved it. I'm going to count that as a win for today and move on. Well, I'm going to be single after the 10th or 11th, and I'm going to be alone for a while. Wait, how can you plan to be single? Oh, I see. You're planning to break up with them? Question mark? Or are they going to Mars? There's some context required, my friend, because my brain, like, don't get me wrong, I understand the concept of maybe you are planning to break up with them. Yes, she's nuts. Nothing she says makes sense. Time. Okay, then you are planning. That makes sense. I understand. I want my £200 back. What do you mean you want your £200 back? You didn't buy your girlfriend. Did you? um, yeah, no, look, real talk. I understand the concept of like ending a relationship in advance or just being emotionally distant that you exit the relationship in advance. Something very similar happened to myself. Hang on. It's not even. Well, to be fair, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's impossible to be even. It's impossible. I should have made it an odd number. God damn it. God, I hate my brain sometimes. If I move it over here, it's not even. If I keep it there, it's not even. The hell is that? Oh, it's a texture. It's the joining of textures. Okay, hold up. Look at that. Look at this part right here. Does it or does it not look weird? I think it looks weird. It's the joining of textures between these four, but why am I not seeing that pattern anywhere else? I lent her £200 for Christmas gifts, and that money was spent on my family, so it was basically me. Well, I'm going to be off now. See ya. No worries, Dano. Have a great day. We're not going to be live for super too much longer because my brain is melting. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to you all, give you an update on the situation, and actually put some time in Minecraft. Next week, what would the next week stream be? We'll figure out. Figure it out now. So Monday, I got my wig refitting. Tuesday, stream. I've already put it in my notes. Tuesday is stream. Tuesday the 7th. Now, if I was to be smart, I could do it on the 8th. However, I can't do it on the 8th because that's Wednesday and I'm playing War Dollies on Wednesday. I was streaming a story of a supporter character and doing some battle arenas. Oh, cool. Phasmo. You want to do Phasmo? Okay, Spike. I think it's been long enough that I haven't played Phasmo. If you are on board for Phasmo, that is. I don't need to have it. It doesn't need to be an early stream. We can start at 5, but I can go live for a few hours. Wednesday, all I'm doing is war dollying, maybe some recording, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm working. But yeah, no, I'm on board for Tuesday next week if you're wanting to. 6 p.m. I can do. Right, so if I go live at 5, I've got an hour before you can get online. That's fine. That's not an issue. Happy to play some Phasmo with you. Mia, I know you're listening right now. If you want to hop into Phasmo, just let us know. Tyrannos, if you're watching the VOD at any point and you hear this as well, you want to play Phasmo, feel free to ask me. Just because I've played with you guys before and it has been hilarious. Although I don't think I've played with Tyrannos on Phasmo. And Phoenix, this also goes out to you too. I get to eat and lift my weights. I gotta go back to the gym now. Here's a fun little story time for you. So at my work there are 2 guys, and I manage both of them. I know I'm in charge of people who made that happen. And they've made a bet on who will lose the most weight this month between the 2 of them, and this work set coming up. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they're going to have a weigh off to see what they weigh now and then at the end of the month. The problem is both of them have no self-control when it comes to takeouts. When we're working night shifts, a takeout happens every night, and they usually take part in each of them. I do too, but that's not the point. Now, I'm not telling them this, but I'm also entering this arena. They don't know that. They're betting money against each other. I'm letting them bet the money. However, at the end, I'm going to tell them that I won. And if I've won, I'm going to ask the money for me. In fact, no, I'm just not going to give them the money because they're giving me the money. You know, that's fine. I'm just not going to give them the money regardless. I'm going to say one of them cheated and let them argue. Joking, of course. I'm an impartial advisor. But it's just going to be quite funny because I'm going to watch them both like competing. And I'm like, I've got to try and beat them now. And the problem is both of them are larger than me, both height and, you know, obviously weight-wise. But it's a known fact. The more heavy set you are, the easier it is to actually lose weight. Not as in easier to lose weight. I know it's harder in the grand scheme, but within a short period of time, you will lose more weight with less physical exertion that as someone who's smaller. That's the better way of putting that. It's not easier. It's just more proportionate. What happened to your screen? What do you mean? What happened to my screen? What happened to my screen, Spike? Oh, did it go black for a second? Because if it did, what happened is I've got an OLED, and because I hadn't moved the mouse in like 2 minutes, it probably... My guy, it zoomed in. Oh, you mean this? If I press C, I can zoom in. Because I've got Optifine. No? Look on Discord. I'm on Discord. Oh, one image. There we go. I think that's your Twitch, mate. Because I have to check my Twitch now. Hold up. Hold up. I'll go to myself quickly. Yeah, that's not on my Twitch, mate. That's on yours. I've just checked the stream itself. It would seem it might be the theatre mode. I'm not too sure. Also, you've got a really flattering image of me going like that. Thanks for that. Yeah, no, it's not happening for me. Hold up. Let me get a face cam quickly. Let me show you quickly. If you have a look here quickly, once it flicks... Oh, I've got it on game capture. God damn it. Well, you can't see it now. Point being is, I could see it when it was on there and it wasn't zoomed in. So if I quickly load up Minecraft... Did I mute the site? Okay. Yeah, I've just confirmed it definitely, mate. It might be a control zoom out that you had on your computer or something. I don't know, but... What, man? What? You're beautiful, man. I think you need a checkup from the neck up, my friend. I'd give myself a solid 3.5 on a good day. Today's not a good day. Look at the sack underneath my eyes. Santa would be envious. Okay? It goes beyond just bags under your eyes. It's definitely more like a burlap sack. Also, I've got a bit of a jowl coming on. I used to remember when I had a really nice cut chin. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to losing weight and getting back on the cut. And also the hair's a mess. Let me kiss your wig, Lamau. Sansa, oh my god. Apologies. The last time I talked about Santa's sack, phrasing. The last time I said, oh, my eyes look like they've got Santa's sack underneath them, everyone took it out of context. But whenever you think of Santa, he's carrying a large burlap sack. And that is what I'm referring to. I am not referring to Santa's scrotum. I think it should be clear. Like, if I was talking about Santa's scrotum, I'd call it his ball bag. You know? Not his sack. Although I can see where the line has been drawn, I'll admit. It doesn't escape me. But at the same time, come on now. He does love big red sacks. God damn it. Right. We're going to start to build something. Do you think I should just, when I'm like this, maybe do just a just chatting stream? Because, to be honest, you get more of a chance to get some absolute comedy gold, but also at the same time, I just clearly, every time I go to build something, it's going to look like a turd. Low energy is a problem. There we go. So like that. God, I'm so stupid. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Right. Okay. Boom. And then 4. I think it's 4. 1, 2, 6. It's 6, 6, 6. 6, 3. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot to switch it back to gameplay. It really was a just chatting stream for a bit time there. Corey is tired. Corey is tired. Corey is really freaking tired. Also, he's so tired he made a mistake. Because technically, this is a 4. Yay. Right, okay. Come on. Out of the way. Right, okay. Then it was a... skadoosh. 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 Then it was BA. Something like that. And then... technically, it would just be a connecting point, which we'll come back to shortly. In the meantime... 2, 3, 4. Could you move? Thank you. And then it was a single. Oh, tell me I did a single over here. Oh, thank God. And then it was a... Did I do it? Yeah, I did, thank God. And then it was a single block here, so here. I should probably have brought this down a level. Oops, just realised. There we go. Just keep it level for now. For my sanity's sake. Speaking of, let's just clear this out because it's starting to get my tatty bojangles. I could do with some sleep. Why are you higher? I did it again over here. Ugh. Men. Right. Then you should be a 4 block, surely. Oh, thank God it is. My maths worked out, guys. I didn't make another boo-boo. Let's go. I'm so tired. Right. Perfect. Let's just clear this out. I truly crave sleep at this point. Wow, math. Spike, well done. You're picking up what I'm putting down. As a fellow Englishman that likes to use Americanisms to annoy people, thank you. So, fun fact, over here we don't call it math, we call it maths, as in mathematics, whereas you use it for the math side of it, we use it on the mathematics. So we add an S to it, which, once again, both are actually completely valid, and I recognise both of them. But there's a lot of British people like, you said something American, blah, 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 and I love winding them up. It's so much fun. Like, if you say aluminum, aluminum is actually scientifically accurate, so is aluminium. They're both scientifically accurate, so you interchangeably use whichever you feel, whichever takes your fancy at the time. Feel free. I do recommend using both because it's funny that way. Math and maths also, both equally valid. Honor or honor, as you guys spell it, because you miss out a U, both equally valid. It's always just a little bit more fun that way, you know? I'm going to build like this. And there we go. I hate that this is like this. Tell you what, let's do that. And then we'll make it a 4 across just to cover this. Just cover my shame. But if I move it over, it's even more of a pain. Look, it's fine. It's fine, Corey. It's fine. It's not. You are hating every second of this. Right, let's get some glowstone down, because why not? I mean, yeah, at this point, let's polish that turd with some light. Hang on. No, wait, I've gone a little bit too high there. And there we go. Yeah, why not? Something like that. Connect, there we go. But we'll leave that all the way up to that point. Although I could just keep this as wide as well, actually. Let's do that. There we go. Fine. This way I can just cover my shame. Get out. Get out. Get out. There we go. Thank you, Eldritch Horror, or formerly known as Horse. Andy Dwyer said it's Illumilum, and I went with that. I like that. Illumilum. I like that more, actually. I might say it that way. Aluminium. But also, you can have a lot of fun with it by doing a British accent and saying aluminum. Or an American accent, aluminium. Really mess with people's head. I might do that. Did you guys catch the football game the other day? Did you catch the soccer game the other day? Oh, I'm going to have fun with that. I've got a guy at work that he really loves football. Really loves it. And he supports a team called Liverpool Football Club. That is a team I support as well. That's what my family supports. However, I'm not a massive football head. Whereas he is. He's a big football fan. Football nuts. And we had a new manager and she joined. I told her, when you get a chance, introduce yourself to Tony, but I want you to say it like this. Hi, Tony. Corey told me you're a really big soccer fan. I also support Everton. Now, Everton are Liverpool's nemesis. They're primetime rivals. So I said, introduce yourself and say that Everton's your favourite soccer club. So she went over there and went, hi, I'm also a big fan of Everton Soccer Club. And he stood up and looked at me and went, you told her to say that. So funny. I annoyed him twofold. For one, obviously picking the Derby team, the team he doesn't like. But also getting her to say soccer. 10 out of 10 would do again. I have found math pickup lines. Can I be your derivative? Because I want to be your tangent to your curves. It's not bad. Not bad. What's the other one I've had? Divide. Divide your legs, subtract your clothes, and let's multiply, or something like that. There's another mathematical pickup line. I can't remember what it is. But I'm just saying, if you're using math pickup lines, I don't think your success rate's going to be super high. Because even the math nerds have heard it all before, and they will find it pretty cringe. So I don't know if you'd have high success rate. But if you do, at any point, guys, even after I finish content creation years down the line, if you use a math pickup line and it is successful, you need to tell me. I don't care if I've gone off Twitter, if I'm on Blue Sky, or if I'm not streaming, I'm not YouTubing, whatever. You find my details and you tell me that it was successful, because I need to hear of that being successful. My guy, I pulled with a photo of me having bread in my mouth. I am the success rate. Valid, my king, valid. I'll give you that. Oh, God. Guys, it's been an hour and 5 minutes. I don't think I'm making it to an hour and a half. Hell, an hour and 15 minutes is a push. Can you see? My eyes are like two piss holes in the snow. I'm tired. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to revel at the fact, in an hour, I did a lot more than I usually do. I undid progress, which is standard in Minecraft Dinosaurs. I then made progress. Not much, but for a Minecraft Dinosaurs stream when my brain turns off, it's not bad. What have we learnt? Probably to do different types of builds. That was a much more easy and fun build, and I enjoyed that. Ooh. Why did you say that like you were considering them to be a delicacy? Piss holes. You know, like Homer does. That's how I read that, my friend. That's a bit weird. Also, I'm getting so tired that I've got a blocked nostril. which is a very surreal experience, but that means I'm really tired. Oh my god, it's gone bright red as well. Look at that. Did you hear it, like, whistling? I hate it. Basically, whenever I get tired, there are 3 known symptoms to me when I'm actually physically exhausted. Number 1, I get a blocked nostril. Okay, number 2, my eyes start to get a little bit heavier, and sometimes blinking can take a while. Number 3, this is a bit TMI, but I need to pee 83 times. The more tired I get, it doesn't matter if I'm perfectly hydrated, dehydrated, unhydrated, or overhydrated, whatever. I'm having like 83 pee breaks before I go to bed, and I will wake up a bajillion times to pee. The bright side is, I get plenty of water in me, because I'm drinking so much. The downside is it's going. What I do like, though, I don't know if anyone else shares this. If I'm working, right, say I'm working tomorrow morning, which I am, and I get into bed, let's say, let's be realistic here. As soon as the stream finishes in less than 10 minutes, that's how long we got left, sorry, I'm going to be in bed probably by 5:30, okay? Asleep, maybe 6:30. So that gives me about 11. There's a Liapleurodon that's still alive over there. My god, and it's currently murdering a shark. Fascinating. There's another Liapleurodon. Holy crap. Oh, I forgot I kind of built into Pirates Cove, which is where the Liapleurodons lived. Oops. So, long story short, I'll be asleep by 6. I will then wake up the first time, probably 9, maybe 10 o'clock. Okay? Yeah, that sounds about right. 9, maybe 10 p.m. I'll go for a pee, I'll get some water, have a vape, go back to sleep, probably 10:30, wake up at 11, maybe 1 a.m. Rinse, repeat, 3 a.m. Hopefully get back to sleep. If not, I'll be up at 3. But that's usually how my sleep goes. And there is something genuinely, to me, so magical about waking up and going, holy crap, I've still got like 8 hours of sleep to go. Let's get back to sleep. Oh my god, I've still got 4 hours of sleep. Let's go back to sleep. Like, I'm just there the entire time. I get to sleep more. This is great. I also feel so much worse for it, yes, but I like the fact that I can get more sleep. Whereas if I was to sleep and I woke up, say, at 5:30 tomorrow morning to my alarm and I just slept solid, first off, I'd wake up dehydrated with a headache. Secondly, I'd hate that because I didn't get to go back to sleep. Thirdly, it'd probably be the best sleep I've had in a while and I'll actually feel awake. But I'd feel slightly disappointed. I don't know if that's just me. If it's frozen, you can fill it with juice. When I get super, super tired, it's like one eye actually falls asleep or something. It's the weirdest sensation. I do get that. I also get that. Do you know if you like lie on your hand or your arm too much, you get like a dead arm or dead hand, like pins and needles? That can actually happen in my foot. And when I say it goes numb, I mean I cannot put any body weight on it, or I will literally fall over. It's the weirdest experience. But the problem is, that happens even if I don't put pressure on it, like I'm like not sitting on it or anything like that. If I put my leg at a weird angle, maybe that can cause it. But sometimes it's just if I'm super tired, my body just starts to go to bed, you moron. Like it is right now. So, I keep accidentally dislocating my foot when I'm in bed. I beg your pardon, Spike. How? Also, I did get the whiskers trimmed last time, the edge of the mustache. However, they're coming back. This is a part of my facial hair that grows at a stupidly fast rate is the edge of my mustache, these whisker bits. Like, I mean, this was done a week ago, okay? In a week, this has grown probably to a point of a size 1 on the old shaver. But these, that's a good 2-3 centimeters of growth in a week. Those whiskers are insane. So I get bored and wiggle my foot for some reason. I can just feel it fall and then I have to push it back in. Horrifying. I assume you're either double jointed or you dislocated your foot before, or maybe even broke your ankle before, for that to be able to be done, because that's basically a trauma response in your bone, in your like joints, as if you've done damage to them significantly before, right? It doesn't hurt, but like still, like for example, Double jointed, right. So, for example, when I was younger, I didn't dislocate my jaw, but I did some pretty serious damage to my jaw. So if I see if I can do it. It's been a while since I did it last, so I might have actually recovered to the point that I can't do it anymore. I can't. Oh my god. It's completely healed. Either that or I'm too fat now. I'm not too sure. No, it's completely healed. There used to be a point in my jaw. If I pushed down, my jaw would go like this. Clonk. Like, you could physically see it, and I could then push it to the side slightly, so my jaw would be slightly out and to the side, and I could just do it back in. I can't do it. The point that I could push into is... It's like it's healed over. That's crazy. To be fair, I haven't done it in like 5 years, so it's probably a good thing. But it was so much fun to do, because people would genuinely freak out every time I did it. Because it makes like a thud noise when I did it as well. They're like, you're just faking that. I'm like, oh, let me show you again. And then they do it, and then they go thunk, and they're like, okay, maybe not. And they just start gagging. I'm like, yeah, I told you. But it's physically impossible now. Wild. Oh my god, he's normal. No. I would not go that far, my friend. I would not go that far. In fact, I'd say quite the opposite. Because a normal 30-year-old man doesn't just finish playing Minecraft and wants to go to bed, but he's going to have some strawberry milk first. I'm no normal man. Right, I'm clicking end stream. I want your trim. No, you don't. You do not want this barnet of a wig, because it's just itchy, and I haven't sorted it for about a week. I've got to sort it first, and then maybe you can get envious. Till then, don't. Oh god, my voice is going weird. I'm definitely tired. Right. Very short stream. 75 minutes. That might be the shortest one. Nope, we have done shorter. One of the shortest streams so far. Okay, Salmon Man. That's a new way of saying me, but alright. I'm going to go enjoy sleepy time. Yeah. For those over the pond and their day is just starting, I hope you have a great rest of your day. For those in the UK, I hope you have a great evening. May dinner be nice or whatever you want. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to finish this Mountain Dew. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to chug some strawberry milk. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos. I'm going to brush my teeth and take my meds. And I'm going to go to bed. And pass the hell out. How can I end the stream this time? I've already pressed the button. What can I say that's going to just be so wild that it makes you stop and think? What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea, they say. No.